All right. Hello, my name is Joseph. I work for Chaiban Engineering, and I'm a structural engineer that would like to give you an input and some information on the process of getting a permit, whether you need a permit or not for let's say construction or small renovation in your kitchen or a bathroom or whatever the case may be. Let's look at the board and give you some information now. Um, as far as the first question is this, um, I'm painting my house. Do I need a permit? Or I'm replacing the tile, or let's say I'm replacing the kitchen cabinets, and it's simple. Somebody, I can hire a kitchen manufacturer or a contractor or a company. They can come, take the cabinets out, replace them real quick, 1 to 2 days, put the new cabinets, select, boom, done. Do I get in trouble? Good question. Um, the Florida Building Code is very specific in the code and articles as specified by the Florida Building Code. Anything and everything, in essence, that does not require a permit is limited to either paint or, in some cases, in rare cases, tiles or flooring. Other than that, if you're replacing a kitchen cabinet, sink, windows, doors, tile on the roof, trusses, adding a wall, removing a wall, you always need a construction permit. Now, what are the consequences? Here we go. Let's say permits. Are they required? Yes. When they're not required, no. Paint and minor tiles, or in some rare occasions, emergency repairs. So if you have a roof that, let's say, due to a hurricane or windstorm was sustained damage, then in all essence, subject to, I guess, the building department or the official, if they allow you to do or not, and subject to a jurisdiction, county, city, municipality. In some cases, it's up to the discretion of the building official. Sometimes they allow you to replace a roof under emergency conditions. Let's say the tiles were, during a hurricane, they flew, your roof is exposed, or there's, rain and you have holes, then, they will, in some cases, allow you to replace the tile or at least put a tarp until an emergency repair is done. What are the steps to get a permit? Now, you need an application for a permit, as well as pay permit fee, okay, and then supply the city or the municipality with documents. Now, there's two options you could undertake. One, you can do it as a home builder, homeowner, which means you don't have to hire a contractor or a subcontractor, but you have to apply for it under your name personally, and you'll be personally liable for all the material men and the subs or subcontractors that work on your house. Two, if you would like, you could hire a contractor, but they have to be licensed and insured. So, which means you should, for your protection and liability and peace of mind, to engage, do your homework, engage a contractor that's licensed and insured, and two and three, that they have good reputation and they have done, similar jobs, similar projects, similar work, and you can verify from other clients or customers by word of recommendation that they've done good job and good work. Now, before you hire a contractor, let's say you're adding a room. It depends on the project that you're doing. If you're adding a room, renovating inside your house, removing walls, changing, replacing your roof, it's how can I say it? It's the process or the steps to protect you as the homeowner is best when you hire a professional for two reasons, or maybe one or more. One reason is the contractor that you hire or engage or you contact, they have, the goal is to, it's driven by financial motive. Even though they may appear that some of them they're honest, some of them are not. I'm not saying anything to the contrary or to injure anyone, but the human nature is, we're all in business to make money. Now, the contractor wants to evidently and ultimately to make a profit. So their ultimate goal is to make a profit, and they're driven by that profit. So let's say you have a room, let me draw it here, or a kitchen, okay, and you would like to take some walls down to expand it into the family room. So you want to take this wall, this wall, this wall. So a contractor may say, well, you don't need an engineer or an architect. We can do it without a permit. All you have to do is check the roof, make sure those walls are non-bearing. Voila, we'll do the work. You don't need to pull a permit, and you'll save on the architect fees. You save on time for the city to review and issue the permit. And three, you'll get your job done quicker. So in essence, the homeowner is receiving false or biased information. It's impartial, it's partial, because it serves the benefit of the contractor at the end of the day. Now, if you hire or talk to an engineer or an architect, I'm not promoting any per se the fact that you should really hire an engineer or architect, but it's advisable and it's in your best interest to hire a professional, or at least talk to somebody, whether a family member or not, to give you an impartial and unbiased advice, that's what professionals do, because they're not really driven by profit, but they're driven by the professionalism of rendering design services, okay? So an architect or engineer will come in and give you a consultation as, can you remove these walls? What are your alternatives or options? And whether or not you can do alternative modification so you can remove the walls without detrimental effects to your roof, or ultimate collapse of your roof. So in essence, it is advisable to do that and pull a permit, contrary to what subcontractors may say, well, you don't need a permit, this is really quick, we can do it 2-3 days and get done. Number 5, inspections. So if the owner does a work without a permit, the contractor, if he's licensed, he may get in trouble with the Board of Professional Regulation, because he's violating Florida law or any other laws per se, as well as no one is inspecting the work to make sure that it is being performed in compliance with the drawings and the code. So it is more likely than not that if contractor or homeowner himself does the work without a permit, like for this example, replacing walls or moving walls, that A, he may not do it per plan or per code. 2, nobody's inspecting the work, so they may do corners and do shoddy work. For example, not replacing the trusses that are damaged, or applying straps, or reinforcing the roof in this case, or patching the whatever needed for the proper removal of the wall. So in essence, it is to your detriment as a consumer or homeowner to do the work without following these steps. So we will cut it, this seminar at this time, and we'll continue further at a later date. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to leave any comments down below at the comment section, please do so, and I will respond in a timely fashion. Thank you so much, and have a great day.